Concealed under thick clouds is the Manam Island, situated on the north of Medang province and northeast of Bogia district. The island is home to villages of Dugulaba, Bodua, Bieng, Warisi, Bokure and Kuluguma, including other small villages. Altogether, more than 20,000 people live on the island. Apart from customary lifestyles, people have lived for many years, enjoying a life that's abundantly blessed with food and natural water. The hope of every Manam Islander is to live a normal life and watching their children prosper through basic government services such as education and better healthcare. But this can no longer be a dream that's been inherited from generations to generations. The future of these young children may seem debatable and fuzzy. Manam Island is one of the pearls of Medang province among other island communities. Sadly, it will no longer retain its fame and glory. The entire island has been wrenched and tattered with semi-fluid rocks erupted from a volcano on the top of the mountain. This has left a large area of land barren with only the remains of the molten rocks and heavy concentration of dusts and black soil. Manam Island sits on a large stretch of volcano and has two large active craters. Since the major eruption in 2006, displaced islanders have been residing on mainland Bogia. The resettlement exercise was only temporary. The islanders have been moving back and forth to the island ever since the major eruption in 2006. Recent increase of volcanic activity has again displaced its latest wave of islanders onto mainland Bogia over the weekend. An islander who managed to flee from the flowing lava described the scenario as very terrifying.
So, all instructing disaster along the office, long try moving along islandika. Now long morning, at 2 o'clock I'm got west, namipla ting I'm last blomipla. Fire iron one time mad, namipla no thing was send me start, but unfortunately maybe the big Lord is with us. Holy mipla.
Volcano scientists from the Rabaul Volcano Observatory have categorized the latest activity at level 3. It has urged people still on the island to quickly relocate to mainland Bogia. Hundreds were being transported to Mandi over the weekend. Despite local MP John Hickey's call to provincial and national authorities over the weekend, nothing has transpired to date. The Provincial Disaster Office only assisted with 2 drums of fuel, which is still insufficient to transport more than 700 families still stranded on the island.
About more than 700 people. That's 700 as households, but the population itself must over 1,000 something, 1,000 plus. For observatory line too, almost gugulo paya good na. Advice me pala long how ba me pala trying to run away long all while on the all province line or disaster line, or you can help him anyway long kisi me pala come long mainland.
It is sad to see and witness mothers and children continue to appeal for temporary relief of food, water and shelter from authorities. People have also expressed frustration, citing ignorance by the government as a major hiccup towards the resettlement exercise.
Situation. Mipla like Muslim lo side ba mipla mama mipla like Muslim. So government must look na try no system help mipla lo side ba mipla lo system safety mipla lo ane ma butla ablo mipla stop na stop all geta ni system ba mipla go kam now tell him look mipla come down lo stop na go back ken mipla rem system ba mipla go back ken.
So mi yete mi go long office long disaster au mi looking or something long up to mi slow to mass mi no looking more some plant old fuel or race and salt kai tu inogat now or canvas where me play can move na sit down and it long all tu emi no nap yet all rectors work lo help me but me are through long all semol got 50 plus canvas that's all but all people like move long here emi 755 so family it's me blame 202 so how by live long 50 plus canvas.
The European Union ambassador to PNG, who was on a fact-finding mission in Bogia, was on the spot to witness Dugulaba villagers being transported to mainland at Mandi. He was accompanied by International Organization for Migration and the Manam Restoration Authority to the island to witness the situation. Government intervention on this national refugee situation continues to lack concrete action. This has left many of the islanders without hope of proper resettlement after the government forgotten care centers spreading across along the coast of Bogia and Sumkar districts. The Manam Resettlement Bill was passed early last year. However, its implementation to move the now over 20,000 or so people into proper resettlement remains unclear as the people continue to struggle into oblivion. The National Disaster Office has warned the islanders to look out for possible eruptions in the coming days. On FM 100 Talkback Show today, the centre made an undertaking to assist the people, but it has called on the Provincial Disaster Office to utilize the Disaster Risk Assessment Plan to move in and assist the people.
We have a system in place where provincial administration goes beyond the copy capacity. Of course, they can always come to the national government. There's a backstop. We will assist when the province no longer can be able to assist themselves. So that's the way and protocols assistance and of course disaster response is conducted in the country. And of course, we will assist them, of course. The Medang people are our people, and we cannot allow them to be left alone. And of course, the provincial administration, we will support them. And of course, at this stage, we expect them to take control of things on the ground. And of course, we can assist them. They've got a plan already, and I don't think they would have difficulty implementing or doing what they need to do. It's all well written out on the plan, so it provides a pretty good guidance for them to go ahead and start responding.
While Parliament has passed the law to permanently resettle the islanders, much of their future remains bleak after close to 2 decades of government ignorance.